Okay, so don't just write it down. Let's just think about what we're doing here. So first of all, our overall unit is called transformation. Raise your hand. A transformation means to, Jack, change. It means to change. Yesterday we talked specifically about a translation. A translation is a change in, it's not a change in size, translation, Lily. Position, because you're going to simply slide it. Translation is a slide. Today, we're going to talk about a reflection. A reflection is a flip, each point over a line of reflection. So if you don't have this filled in, go ahead and fill that in. We're talking about flipping over a line of reflection. Okay? So we're going to take triangle JKL, which you do have on your paper. Why do I keep doing that? JKL. And we're going to reflect it over the x-axis. So I'm going to draw a really thick line over this x-axis. And you might want to color it in or make it darker. That's the way I'm going to flip it. Like I'm going to fold it down. All right? So to flip it, I'm just going to take point J and count how many it is to get to my x-axis. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and so I'm going to go 2 this way to get to point J prime. That is the point 0, -2. Then I'm going to take K, and I'm going to count down to my line of reflection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to count 5 the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what got me to point K. And that is the point 5, -5. Then I'm going to take L and count to my line of reflection. 1, 2, and 2 on the other side gives me L prime. That's the point 7, -2. So if you don't have that triangle drawn right now, please go ahead and draw it. Now that you know how to get those points, you're counting down to the line of reflection. If you're confused, just raise your hand.
Would that mean both K's would technically have the same point?
No, one of them is in the first quadrant, and when I flipped it over the x-axis, K prime is in the fourth quadrant.
So, like if you were to take J.
J is on the y-axis, and it's still on the y-axis, but it's below the x-axis. It's below the y. It's below the axis. Okay? So, let's look at the shape. Did the shape change? No, same shape. Did the size change? No, same size. Did the position change? Yes, different position. It is not in the same place. It is moved. How about the orientation? Starting from the top, moving to the clockwise direction. K, L, J. Starting here, K, J, L. Is that the same order? No, this is K, L, J. Starting with K here, this is K, J, L. The orientation is different. Kira.
How do you know they could go?
You could go the other way. If you went the other way, this would be K, J, L. And starting at K, this would be K, L, J. So it's still different no matter which way you go.
So like either clockwise or counterclockwise?
Right, but you have to go the same way on both diagram. So like, I'm not sure the best way to do this, but if I start here, I'm gonna go K to J to L. K, J, L. If I start at K and I still go in this direction, it's gonna be K, L, J. So you just have to decide, either both go clockwise or both go counterclockwise, okay? All right, so that's reflection. Let's talk about reflecting over the y-axis. So I'm going to color in my y. This time it's like taking your triangle, which we're starting with JKL over here, and folding your paper in half this way. Okay? So, let's talk about J. J and J prime are the same point because they're on the y-axis and we are flipping over that axis. So that's okay. And now let's count K. So K to the line of reflection is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I'm going to count 5 from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, I went the wrong way. I should have gone this way. K prime. Same difference though, because any point in its image are the same distance from the line of reflection, which in this case is the y-axis. Let's take L, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, to the line of reflection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's L prime. Okay? It says L prime is this symbol right here means perpendicular. You know what perpendicular means? Makes a right angle. Okay. Okay, so flipping over the x-axis is like folding your paper down. Flipping over the y-axis is like folding your paper in half, like a hot dog. Right. Hamburger. Okay. All right, so now let's try. Did everyone have time to get that in? So let's do some practice. Graph rectangle ABCD on the coordinate plane. So this is a little review of like 5th grade, okay? So let's plot the point -3, 4. Always starting at the origin. Go back -3, up 4. You must label it with the capital A. That's how I know this matches that point. -7, 4, starting at the origin. There is B. We're just plotting points, that's it. -7, -1. And -3, -1. When we're doing any type of graphing, we do want to use straight lines. So we're going to have to get some straight edges. Did it say to connect it? Even though I'm using a straight line tool, it's still not very straight, okay? So graph rectangle ABCD, there it is. Then it says graph a line of reflection that passes through those 2 points. So I'm going to plot those points. 1, 6. What? You have different points? Why do they torture me like this? Okay. 1, 3, and -3. 1, -3?
No, the first one.
No, the first one is 1, comma, -3. And then it's comma, 7, -3.
1, 7 points. 1, -3, over 1, down 3. It doesn't get a label because it doesn't give it a capital letter. And then 7, -3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to draw a line of reflection through those 2 points. I did not do a great job, but there it is. You with me? So this is not the x-axis or the y-axis. This is its own line. So you're probably like darkening it in a little bit with your pencil. All right. Now, part C. Reflect rectangle ABCD over the line of reflection. So we're going to take each point and we're going to count how far it is from the line of reflection. So A is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps to that line. And now we're going to go 7 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's A prime. You have to label that so that we know that your A goes all the way down here. Because D is only 2 away. So D prime is here. So you can see this literally flipped. It's upside down now, right? So here's C prime, and here's B prime. So you can physically see that it flipped. It's kind of fun, right? I find it relaxing.
That would happen in this group.
So there's a lot you have to do. A, you have to remember something you learned in elementary school. B, you do have to plot 2 points and draw the line, knowing that that's the line you're going to reflect over. And then C is what you learned today. You're going to count each point down to the line. All right? Any questions? Let's go to number 4. Reflect triangle LMN over the x-axis. So I'm just going to kind of color in the x-axis right now. That's my biggest confusion point is where am I flipping, okay? So I'm going to count L. 1, 2, 1, 2. Here's L prime. M is on the y-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is M prime. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 is N prime. And let's connect that.
Like the negative, wouldn't it be negative then?
Negative. What's negative?
No, if we're reflecting this over the y-axis,
We're reflecting over the x right now. A.
predicting things.
Oh, well, let's start talking what we're talking about, okay? So I want you to notice that this triangle did not just slide down. If it slid down, M would be at the top, right? It flipped over. Look at the orientation. Starting at M, going clockwise is M and L. M and L. Starting at the top going clockwise, so let's start with M. M, L, N. M, L, N. This is a flip. The orientation is different. You good? Now, it says to reflect L prime, M prime, N prime. That's the green triangle over the y-axis. Woo! This looks hard. So I'm going to start with this green triangle, and I'm going to reflect it this way, and it starts to get funky. What point is not going to change? M is not going to change. That will also be double M prime. M prime prime. All right, now L. When I count to the y-axis, I'm going 2 to the right, so I'm going to go 2 over this way. That's L double prime. But when I reflect N prime, I'm going to flip over the y-axis the other way, right? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And double prime. I'm pretty sure there's a tutor who's helping Jackson right now. Mine's just exploded. Okay?
Oh,
Did your mind explode? All right, so now I'm going to connect these. So now it just like flips over, like there's so much flipping it hurts my head. Let's see the orientation. So from the original. The original was M and L. This one. M and L. Let's go to this one. M and L. So I flipped it twice, which means the orientation went back to being the same. Cray cray. Right.
That's so crazy.
Okay. So that's what you're going to be practicing. Doesn't it seem fun? Yeah. I just couldn't, I mean, it's still in the same, well, oh, did I just miss it? It was up here. I just couldn't see it very well. There we go. I'll fix the magic of modern technology. So you're doing a lot of counting. You're doing a lot of counting. Is there another one?
Now,
Oh, this is the homework.
this will be, I would
Yes, dear. What? Oh, wait, I gotta stop this recording. I don't want them to hear me start yelling at you.